Welcome back to the journey. It's really easy to start journaling. Just get a notebook and start writing about your thoughts and your day. But that's probably not enough to convince you, or you're looking for like the super specific help, so I got you. Let's start with the why. Why do we want to start journaling? Well, there's a lot of benefits like penmanship. Obviously, the more you write, the better you'll be at writing. If you're in school, you can get better at taking notes, taking them faster, or maybe even just making them legible. And you always can be that person that we all knew in high school that had really good writing that we all wanted to be. I would have loved to have been that person. Or it's also very relaxing. If you do it at the end of your day, it's a thing to wind down on. You can write about your day, what happened previously, and then by the time you're done, you're probably ready to go to bed. But those reasons are too easy, they're too simple. You're probably looking for the philosophical, the grand design reason to start journaling, and we can. You want to start journaling to improve your ability of conveying thoughts, developing thoughts, and even maybe just having thoughts and ideas. Basically, the way you write is the way you think. And I'm not talking about the way you write as in how neat or how the penmanship or how nice or spacing. I'm talking about the word choice, the sentence structure, how well your paragraph flows, even your word complexity. They're all straight mirrors of the brain. You choose all those aspects. Basically, if you write poorly, that means you're thinking poorly. If you're thinking poorly, that means you're not conveying your thoughts well. And it's not just important to convey your thoughts to others, but to yourself as well. All those ambitions and goals you have are only going to stay as thoughts unless you're able to express them into the world. And even if you do, but you don't do it well, they'll never live up to your expectations. They won't be lived amazing goals because you weren't able to get them into the world. You weren't able to manifest them well. So then it's like, okay, how do you start journaling? You want to start with writing on paper because it's better than digital, because you want to live in the real world. It's just better. It's also great if you go to bed after you're done journaling because you don't have to look at a screen and keep you awake. The goal when you journal is to go back through your day, reminisce about your thoughts, and finish ideas. Revisit interactions that you've had with a person maybe that you never really got to think twice. You didn't get to develop that interaction because maybe you're just getting coffee and leaving. How could you have gone back and developed your thoughts better? How could you have conveyed yourself better? Write about it. What about a thought you had earlier in the day? Maybe you saw something and didn't look back at it. Go revisit that and then write about it. What was it? How did it make you feel? What were you thinking? How could you express that scene to someone else effectively? Lastly, you want to finish your ideas. Theoretically, if you were to go to bed right after you were done journaling, you should be able to sleep with a blank mind. If you're still thinking of all these scenarios, fantasies, anxieties, thoughts, that means you're not done expressing them. You want to close the book, close the chapter when you're journaling so that your thoughts are complete. And if the thoughts are so deep or they're so intrusive, write a book about it. Like write essays about it. If one page in a journal is not enough to finish the thought, write more. You should be able to complete these thoughts because you don't want all this extra jumbo garble just running through your brain all day. You want to finish it and go with a clean slate. But the most important thing you can take away is that when you write for your journal, you want to write for the writer, not the reader. You want to practice your first-hand engagement of thoughts. Anyone can revisit a sentence and make it better, but in real life, you only can say a thought once. You want to develop the ability to get it right the first try. So as you're writing, if you see something bad or if you reread it, it would not look good, keep it that way. Just understand what you did and try to learn from it and keep writing. Because if you're going back and making it a perfect sentence, well then your original thoughts aren't really making any better. Your original thoughts are still poor. You're just redoing them after the fact with a new thought. You want your first-hand thoughts to be the ones that get it right. So get out there and start journaling. And if you know someone who probably needs to get better ideas, share the video with them and maybe they can start too. And if you're ready to start changing your life, subscribe and join the journey. I'll see you in the next one.